Alright guys, welcome to a little fun thing we're doing here today. So, over there, right there, that's fried bread dough. And then that pan right there, we're going to be making what I call, what we in our family call frogs, or basically what we call them, it's fried bread dough. We call them frogs for some odd reason, but they're not really frogs. They're just fried bread dough. Basically, I'm going to show you what you guys are missing out on. Having breakfast with yours truly. Sometimes I make this every once in a while. I tend to make this every once in a while. So I did them in the air fryer the other day. They came out okay, but I like to do them traditionally. We normally have a deep fat fryer, but we don't have a deep fat fryer, so we're using our steel-made griddle on top of our oven, and then we're using a pan right there. So we're using a pan, and this has got oil in it, filled about halfway, with a little bit about 4 inches left to spare in case it bubbles over. Now, doing this is like deep fat frying a turkey. Now, you want to have a fire extinguisher around. I have one around the corner. Basically, I started these out a little bit later. Basically, I went and got Rhodes fried bread loaf. You get 3 of them in a pack, and I used the Rhodes loaf, and I turned it into small little bread dough circles, they look like circles, kind of look like hearts and stuff like that. But when you put them in, I'll show you guys what they look like when they come out of the fryer. Well, they kind of get like a golden brown kind of top on them. So you want to flip them over when they're golden brown. So I'll show you here what they look like. So you want them to kind of look like, you know what? You just want them to look like that. That's what you want them to look like. You know? Oh, stop it. You want them to kind of look like that, but they need to be a little bit darker. So, yeah, this stupid tripod never wants to work, you know. It wants to be a pain in the foot all the time. Oh, you piece. Okay. So, you want them to be kind of golden brown, so we'll flip them back over, and we'll do the other side before we start getting into those. So you buy a Rhodes bread dough, and you take it, and it looks kind of like this. You kind of shape it with your fingers and stuff. You put it on a pan or on a cutting board, and you just kind of let it sit in the oil for a little bit. And then once it gets golden brown, you basically flip it over and do the other side. Usually when your oil you're going, most of the time you want your oil kind of on like the highest setting, but you always want to watch it so that it doesn't bubble over. It's good to have a lid too. You can also use a fork, or you can use one of those fryer spatulas. I don't have one of those. I did. What happened to my deep fat fryer, or what happened to my fryer, which I'm actually going to get another one. I'm gonna get another one because I don't think I'm going to do this. I don't think I'm going to do this style. I think getting a deep fat fryer, turning it all the way up to like 370 or whatever, and doing it that way is the best way to do it. Because, you know, this way, for some odd reason, it works. But, you know, and then basically when they're golden brown, you flip them over, and you just let them do the other side. And then when you take them out, and then you pat dry the oil. Yeah. you basically take a paper towel, you pat dry the oil, and you put butter on them, butter and sugar on them. Basically, they're like funnel cakes, but they're not as funnely. Is that even a word? I don't know. But they're not as funnily. I don't know. So basically, you just let them do the other side, and that takes a little bit of time. Basically, I think that it takes a while. I mean, to do either side. I didn't know those came off. Well, my tripod's been acting really weird lately, so. But this way I recommend a hell of a lot more because, or deep fat frying, because an air fryer, yes, air fryers are good, but they don't get that, they don't get that taste. Like when you do chicken, yeah. Like when you do chicken in a deep fat fryer with the oil and stuff, then it tastes like Popeyes. Popeyes. I want my baby back there. That's Chili's, but yeah. I want my baby back ribs. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So I made 9 out of the loaf that I had. Yeah, the loaf is kind of like it's basically a bread loaf. You put it in the refrigerator overnight, let it rise, and then you shape it. Most of the time, when I used to do it, what I used to do is I used to take 3 loaves out when I lived with a family of 4. I used to take 3 loaves out, and then I used to cut it, and then we used to make frogs like crazy, and it was really cool. That was back when I was married. And I don't know why the hell I'm not with anybody anymore. I guess nobody really wants to be with a giant fat ass who can't cook. I had Zach last night at the car show. Zach asked me last night, he's like, Jack, why don't you have a woman? And I said, good question, Zach. Why don't I? And Zach kind of felt bad for me, and I told him, I said, dude, it's all right, don't worry about it. You didn't know her. And he's like, oh wait, you said something about you had a girlfriend from England or a wife from England. And I said, yeah, I had a great woman from England, and now we're not together anymore. And it kind of sucks, so. But I think I was the one that ruined it all. I'm the one that ruined the relationship. And I've been blaming myself for years, saying that I ruined the relationship, and, I've done everything that I possibly could do, So, when you get these things, you flip them over. Oh, nice golden brown. Yeah, these are nice and golden brown. You take a plate, your plate here, you skewer it up until, burn yourself a little bit. I'm all right. You just push it down into the oil, and then you grab it, and then you let it drip. Yeah, you let it drip out, and then you just put it on a plate, and then you take the other one, you push it down in the oil, let it bubble a little bit. Now I recommend using a plate, not like a Chinette plate, and then you take a paper towel. Yeah, you take a paper towel, and you grab it with a paper towel, and then you kind of squeeze it in your hand and soak up the excess oil. Or the excess oil. Did I say access? No access. You take a paper towel, you dab it. A little dab will do ya. And then you get your sugar out. Take your country crock butter, which I love so much. A little dab will do ya. Get yourself a big knife. So the butter knife from last week. Still has butter on it. Keep checking your oil so it doesn't bubble over. And then you take your butter, push it down inside of it. Put your butter deep down inside of it, and then you smother it. And then you take your sugar, and basically, sugar in there. Pour some sugar on thee. Now that's going to leave a mark. Pour some sugar on thee. Yeah. I'm hot, sticky sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah. So, you just spread your cinnamon and sugar, if you have cinnamon on top, and then you have these. These are fried bread dough. And we're going to sit here and eat them with a bottle of milk. And then we'll put more in the thing when we get down to it. I love these things. Yes. Deep fat frying is the way to go. To die for. Now, if I lived with a lady friend, I would never drink out of the carton. But it's so damn good. Ah. Not good. You want it to be golden brown. I'll put sugar on them. That is so good. And now, when you put them in the fryer for the first time, you want to do it really slowly. You don't want to have the oil burn you. Because the oil hurts. Yeah, it does. It really does. It hurts. Yeah. So, what you do when you take, then you start to make another batch. You take them and you just kind of skewer it a little bit. You hang it over the thing and you drop it in there, and it'll rise to the top. That's what we'll do. Just kind of drop it in there and let it rise to the top. Let it pop up to the top. It'll pop up to the top, and it'll come up to the top, and it'll sit on the top of the oil. And when it starts to do that, it'll bubble. And then all you do is kind of flip it over. Just keep an eye on it. And when it starts to get golden brown, when it starts to get golden brown on either side, you know it's good. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. There's no fire. You also want to have the fan turned on so the fan sucks up some of the stuff. But yeah, it's really fun to make these. I really enjoy making them. I have a lot of fun making fried bread dough, and I'm a connoisseur of them. I love them. I eat a lot of fried bread dough, which I already can tell people are like, you know, Jack, you're a fat ass, you know, you eat too much and everything else. And I'm like, you know what, I don't care what you have to say. No. Because I'm me. Don't like it, don't worry about it. Yeah. Let me check these. Check this. Ooh, yummy. See a little bit of a rise in the middle there? On that one. That one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. Oh yeah. I'm ready to go. Pop. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, the hell? I don't know. I ain't worried about it. I live my life a cheeseburger at a time. I know Jimmy Buffett said that everybody lived in a cheeseburger in paradise. Or everybody should have a cheeseburger in paradise. I would like to live in paradise. Yeah. Went over to my friend Dan's house the other day, and my God, his place is just amazing. It's a nice house, you know. Lives there by himself, and you just sit there and you're just like, wow, you know, must be nice. But yeah, well, gotta get these things out of here. Turn up the tank and we'll go for a ride. Jack lives in a crazy world. He's a big guy with some big pants and a big heart and no chance. Cause girls look at him and they fucking laugh. I don't know if Jack is a loser. Someone said he's a pedophile, but I don't know why people fucking lie about him. Yeah, I don't know why people lie about me. Because I'm actually a pretty decent guy. You know? I mean, I've never really been charged, you know, for that, and I don't know why people, why people say I am. I don't know. People talk so much shit all the time about people, and they don't even know anything about them. No. People just say whatever they want to say about a guy, and they don't know anything about him. And it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts, and it sucks. You know? I'm an everyday, gentle giant. I am. Somebody who wants to be friends with everybody in this world, but nobody wants to be friends with him. Yeah, well, I just... Jack is a guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go watch the Minecraft movie today. Well, my favorite two actors are in the movie. So, yeah, Jack Black and Jason Momoa. So, now, there's there's three famous Jacks in this world. Jack Black, Jack White, and Jack Smith. Whoa. Wow. The Swedish girls won the game from. Yeah. So there were some St. Cloud State women's hockey players that were all Swedish, and they play in the hockey championships, and the Switzerland girls ended up winning last night, 4-2. I thought that was really nice. I think I'm gonna go for a drive today, though. Go do something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do today. No. I don't even know what I want to do today. No. No. I'm bored. I have no friends. Well, I have friends, but I just don't, you know. I don't know if they want to hang out with me. I think hanging out with me on one day, like Saturday, is enough for them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so now we can turn the burner off because we're done. But don't instantaneously just like throw the oil away. I mean, just let it sit and cool down. The whole entire surface is hot, so we gotta cool that surface down. Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm seriously gonna go buy I'm seriously gonna go buy a grinder when I get paid next week. I'm gonna buy a grinder. Yep. And then I'm gonna re-put the sugar in a bowl. And then I'm going to move everything around. Yeah. Okay, now we can let this all cool down. The fan can stay on because it'll suck all the air up. So we're gonna move to a different location. Yeah, you're probably looking at my butt right now. Sorry, big boy. So, great, I have a friend suggestion. Probably some stupid chick who saw my fucking post and wants me to go to her OnlyFans page and find out how dumb she really is. Yeah, that happens to me more than I like to admit. You know, the other day, fuck is my goddamn TV remotes? Fucking had them like 2 days ago. Oh, here they are. Here they are. The Muna Vega, baby. Whoa! Ow! yeah, let's move that back a little bit. Oh, shit. Yeah. So, when the fan doesn't have the cover on it, yeah, kind of gets a little dangerous. No, so yeah. It's not that I... No. I get all these stupid friend requests all the time from these dumbass fucking people. And they're not even like legitimately like people. I mean, this is why I'm tired of social media. I'm tired of Facebook and everything, because Facebook is nothing but fake ass profiles of people who have like 9 friends. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm only starting out." Yeah, okay. You're starting out maybe your 10th page or your 10th profile. And then it's of a girl who doesn't even look like she's like, it's like some of them are AI and some of them are like really like I had Simone Guy. Yeah. That was the name of a girl that sent me a friend request. Mm-hmm. So right then and there, that was like a total red flag. Mm-hmm. SOM1, someone guy. I mean, Simone Guy. The kind of page, the page that she had was like, if you look at her friends, they basically look like people who live in a bunker in Kenya. Mm-hmm. So it's totally a fake fucking profile. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it looks like a totally fake profile. And, for some odd reason, you know, here's me, a person who's, I message them and I say, hey, you messaged me, so what do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me? Like, why did you message me? Because I don't know you, and I love it. What my favorite thing is I love it when the chick goes and calls you hun all the time, or dear, and she has no idea who the hell you are. Yeah. So, like, it's like, no, so you're sitting here, and you're like going through your, you're going through your stuff, and you're going through your stuff, or you're going through, and this girl sends you a text message, and she's like, or she doesn't send you a text message, she sends you a message, and it says, "Hey, hun, saw your profile, please message me." And then you go to the girl's website, and she's nothing but an AI created or some kind of like real, like, you know, skank kind of like looking chick who's like really dank looking, you know. And you kind of just want to You kind of just want to say, yeah, okay. You know. I'm watching the Turf Wars Kickball Invitational. Mm-hmm. It's the Eagles versus the Wolves. Mm-hmm. Oh, bunted it. This is on ESPN, the Ocho. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So going back to this profile, and she's like, hon, please message me. And I'm like, thinking to myself, why the hell would I do this? But anyway, I messaged the person, and first of all, I go, well, I don't know where the hell you know me, and I don't know who you are, so please don't call me hun, and please don't talk to me like you know who I am, or like you've met me before, because you've never met me. I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want from me, and most of the time, when I do this kind of stuff, I talk to people through video chat. Because the reason why I want to get to know you in a video chat is so that I can tell that you're not living in a bunker in Kenya. And that, you know, you are you're not trying to get anything from my ass. So, yeah. Because nuggets. Yeah. So I'm like, well, why do you want to get to know me? Because I don't have anything to give you. And most of the time, some of the people that message me, they're just looking for some schmuck out there to, like, you know, give them everything, like be a sugar daddy or they're trying to get a gold Razor card or a credit card or a phone, you know, like an iPhone out of you or some stupid BS or some shit like that or whatever, you know? And it just pisses me off. It's like, really, dude? Like, why in the actual hell? Why in the hell do you seriously think that I'm going to, like, you know, why do you think that I'm seriously going to just fall for some bullshit? And, you know, and and give you everything. That's not how it works. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta work for shit, you know? And I'm trying to work on figuring out how to live my damn life and be happy again, but I haven't been able to find out how to do that. And I don't know, man. The Wolves must have won. Ooh, because they're all wolving and howling. Isn't that so cute though? They all get together after the game and they have a big, huge barbecue. That's so cool. I like that. Safe. He was the player of the game. It's called the Turf Wars Kickball Team. Or kickball thing. That's pretty actually cool, you know? I like that. I like how they're making kickball like a big thing now, you know? Yeah. Do they have an MC? Oh, that's awesome. I think I'm like more of the Minnesota After Dark MC, and I think I'm the kind of person that likes to go around and you know, I actually think I'm like the MC of like Minnesota After Dark. I really feel like I am. I mean, I wish I would talk. I mean, I talk more to people. Oh wow, they were the champs. The Wolves won the championship. Look at that. Ain't that cool? The World Axe Throwing League, then Wiffle Ball, Bull Shooter Invitation, Quad Ball, the Ocho Show. Dude, what time is it? It's later than that, dude. I don't know what time it is. I think it's left. I think it's 1. Yeah. I think it's like 1 o'clock. Isn't it? What time is it? No. Wow. Yeah. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, bro. It's already 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like almost 5 o'clock. No. Gotta know your military time, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock. The Turf Wars Kickball Invitational. ESPN Ocho. Love ESPN the Ocho. Because it's got all those funny shows on it that you'd never see. Yeah. Man, why is it gonna be BS that happens to my stuff? Oh wow, what is this? The ideal Chicago, Illinois. We have the Ideal National Elite Tradesman Invitational. Wow. So these are all people in the trade. Like, man, the electricians championship. Holy crap, dude! They'll show anything on here. The commentary is probably just electrifying. Yeah. Oh man. The machine. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Kastmeyer or something like that. He's the Fast Times at Ridgemont High. What a movie. If anybody grew up in that watching that movie, you know. In my ooh, ooh. Oh wow. Switzerland and Finland and Czech and Canada play tomorrow on the Hockey Network for the women's international hockey whatever thing going on tomorrow. It's cool. Yeah, a lot of people like me cry when there's no more hockey season. You know, fixed door. Oh, Monday night, Stars and Red Wings will play on NHL Network. Love Sack. I love it when you get like smoke in your eye. And this hurts. Ah, damn. Eyes are watering. I don't know what the fuck I'm allergic to, but I must be allergic to smoke inhalation or smoke something. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what the hell is going on with my eyes. Oh, it's smoke inhalation. There's so much goddamn smoke in this fucking house because of all the. When you cook on the stove and stuff, there's no way to like blow the smoke out of the house because there's not any fans in this fucking house. Yeah. Hey, you can see the smoke in the fucking house. It's all over the fucking place. I'm gonna get another fan, one for the bedroom. I'm gonna have one out here. I'll get another fucking one in here because I gotta blow smoke out of this fucking house. I'm done. Yep, I'm done.